Hi, Levi Costello here. I'm in my humble abode and finally was able to figure out how to write some code. Alright, so just to show you a little bit what I have here, it's kind of like the same thing we had. We got the beats and stuff. I'm going to be removing the top one because that's not going to be needed because I'm going to show you why. So, you hit select the beat, you'll have your picker, which shows beat A1, and you gotta switch it up. It's incorrect at the moment, but I'll be fixing that in like a couple seconds. So this says bruh, and you have pow. Let's just try pow. So you hit finalize sounds, and I only have it set to A1 at the moment. So A1, when you click it, it says bruh, because that's the one I wanted to say. So you can be like, it's great. And then if I were to say it to bruh, because it's incorrect, it would be like, yeah. There we go. So I got that part set up, and then, but that's pretty great. That's basically how my app sets up, and you just press the button. Whenever you press the button, it makes a sound. Oh, it took a lot longer than I had to, but I was able to get it to work. So to show you how it works, so this section, the beat selector, and beats. So beats is no longer going to be accessed from the main menu. Beats is going to be accessed after the beats are selected in beat selector. So what's happening is that when in beat selector, the picker shows that you have the bruh and pow, and you have the beat board which shows the value that is selected. Then after you click it, you when the finalized sounds is press, this goes to end selection. This end selection takes in a prop navigation of the beat board beat A1. So beat A1 is then sent to beat board, and I don't have to import it or anything, and it's already there. So to initiate that beat board as being active, I have constant navigation this.props. A1 is equal to navigation get params beat A1, and then just to show that it's rendering, and then I did alert to do alert A1, and it shows that the value is being sent. So then once the value is being sent, we then go, we then on press this.press. On press, when on press is being pressed, then just goes this sound picker. I can probably just go to sound picker by itself, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was connecting. So in the sound picker, this is where the files the sound file is selected. Well, we choose which sound file to select. So we have A1. So we basically say that whichever value is being sent. So if A1 is equal to bruh, if A1 is equal to pow, go to this.play pow or this.play bruh, whichever one. And then I have two async files that are using the Expo Av audio. And what's happening here is that we're having an async store. We're playing a sound and we're giving a sound object, which is a new audio file. And then this sound object takes in the async loading async, which loads the POW. Once it's loaded, it does play async, and then it just plays the sound. And then if there's an error, it sends an error. So that's basically the only two. Then all these console logs are just for basically seeing how it is. As you can see here, I have this whole section set up to make sure that everything is being run and it's going through every single one. And that's how the audio is being played. And you have to do a constructor this.press.bind to this. So I don't need to I do need to press it because this press binds to the button. So that way it actually functions and presses and makes a sound every time you play it. But yeah, there you go. So my next update for things to do will be to update it so that way each button has its own. Each of the buttons has its own file. Once each of the buttons has its own file, make it also so that the picker can also send each one, and you can play each one individually at the same time. And then also just make sure that it's works so that way what you type in and select is actually what you get to play. And then what I'll be doing after that is organizing it, making it more presentable, and then adding a recording feature. so that way you can record the beats. But other than that, that's it. Thank you so much. No, that's not what I want to show. Nope. I don't know how to leave. There we go.